Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farm Sim 19. Alrighty, woohoo. I'm going to just put some gear away here. Clean up the BGA. There we go. Do hope everybody is doing well. Whoops, wrong way. Our high-speed stuff, eh? We should have a car chase down the road on these things. Oops, did I already? Oh, I guess I did. There we go. Oopsie. Okay, let's get it in there nice. Oop. Nice and snug. Perfect. Shut it off. Jump out. Let's go get the other one. And hopefully tonight that's going to give us a big payoff. Well, not hopefully, we know it's going to give us a pretty decent payoff one way or the other. Well, and we should just be able to finish this, and then we got to go rescue our harvester driver. Christoph has apparently got an almost full tank. Well, good for Christoph. I have been chasing Herr Christoph around the fields, making bales. So we don't have much catching up to do there, hopefully. Oop, I don't do that. Yikes. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting. I was trying to tab to a different vehicle. But, unfortunately, I was still holding the walk key down. So that brings up a different screen. Alright. Wow. Okay, I've never had that happen before. Sorry about that. Kind of caught me off guard. I didn't even know what to say. Just all of a sudden bounces to the desktop. Oh, there's timing. Yeah, that was weird. It was like it alt-tabbed. Okay. We've survived it, whatever the heck was going on. That was just strange, man. Strange indeed. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Alright, let's get back to the business at hand. Okay, let's drop the brush and get her running. And it looks like we're going to get a decent amount of bales, so that's good. That'll fatten it up. Alright, let's make sure we don't throw Christoph off his stride here. There we go. Awesome. How are we looking here? Nice. So he's just about done with the long end of the field. Oh, that's good. There you go. You can still see some areas on the field next door that used to be that center part with the trees in it, eh? It just never did come up the same. I guess there must be... well, what the heck we got going on here? It's stuck on the rack. Come on. There we go. Yeah, there must be more than one layer of whatever it is you need to do. Actually, that's right on the field. That's not even the tree part. Huh. Weird. Oh, I know what that is. That's because when we fertilized, some of it went over onto there, and the field part actually shows up as fertilized because it was a field. There you go. That explains it, Lucy. Nice. Geez, how far do you need to back up? There's nothing in your way. Oh. He was just checking his account. Okay, let's zoom in here and grab this up. There we go. Get out of his way. Yeah, it's not going to be much of a row, is it? Oh. There we go. Now, do I want him to actually keep going that way, or should we turn him and start him going that way? I suppose he's fine this way. Gonna make for some shorter rows, but we should still be good. Yeah, not much in this one. Oh, and then right in the puddle, eh? Ew. Whoops. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 bales so far. Wow. Alright, well, that's going to be a little bit of stacking, that's for sure. But that's okay. I think we got more than enough room in that shed to do what we need. Okay. So has he figured this out? Excellent. So I guess the end of our record storm is done now. Apparently it was, yeah, as I said, apparently it set some pretty specialized records. I guess mainly to do with the fact that the pressure dipped so low, and that's not something they have ever recorded in the Pacific. Was a storm that had such a low pressure. I guess the millibar drop was record-setting. Yeah. In all honesty, I mean I kind of lucked out, in so much as I kind of live right in the middle of what constitutes Powell River. You know, we go all the way from a place called Sultry Bay in the south, which is where you catch the ferries over to Vancouver. Well, over to the mainland anyway, and then you get a little bit of a drive, then you catch a ferry to Vancouver. But to a place called Lund in the north end of our little highway here, which is only 20 miles away from the south end. But both Sultry Bay end and the Lund end got badly hammered with downed trees, knocking power lines and blocking up the highway. And my brother dropped by yesterday. He lives north of town. And if it wasn't for the fact that he was in a 4x4 truck, and they know the back roads in that area so well that he was able to simply pull off the highway, drive down the shoulder until there was a dirt road into the bush, and then take the back roads and get around the not only the traffic, but get around the road blockage, and then come back out onto the road past where it was all done. So, yeah. But if he'd have been in a regular vehicle, it would have been a different story. And the same thing happened south of town. Trees went down over the lines, across the highway, and majorly enough that it was, I think, south of town, they ended up with like a 4-hour wait. North of town, some people, it was as long as 8 hours. Here, the power flickered long enough to kick my internet out and reset my router. So, yeah, I had to... almost lost one of my upload videos. Thankfully, YouTube has actually, and I guess fairly recently, changed the way it handles partially uploaded videos. Basically, before you had to start all over again, and then if you were really lucky, after the first gig or so had uploaded, YouTube would recognize it as a file they already had, and would take you back to you know, if you were 60% uploaded when the power went out or when you stopped the upload, you would go back to that 60%. You'd still have to refill in all your titling and all your cards and blah, blah, blah. But the amount you'd uploaded would be already. Now they actually have a full resume. Oh, you're full. Yeah, they actually have a full resume function now. So basically all I had to do was log back into my YouTube studio, and it said, do you want to resume? Which upload do you want to resume? And I picked the one that got mucked up by the brief power flick. And, which is good, because I think I was like 87% or something. And yeah, it started me back there, left all of my titles in place, all of the, yeah. Now, it was only a good thing I already had another video recorded and ready to upload. And I snuck that in during one of the calm periods. But other than that, yeah, I didn't want to risk the chance of recording anything else yesterday because, again, the power might have gone out before I could ever upload it. But compared to the folks north and south of town, pretty minor hassle. And look at that. We're going to get more than one trailer off of here. Wow. There we are. A full trailer. What a change. Oh, there was a great demand. Let's have a little look-ski, shall we? A great demand. Alright. 605, 785 at the bakery. That's actually a pretty good price for wheat, to be honest with you. That's far better than we can get for the barley. Yeah, I don't... Oh, there was... The great demand is for barley at the grain mill. $6.19. That's not bad. I remember the great demands in this game were double the price. You know, $6.19 compared to $5.82. Yeah, it's not that huge a difference. $6.74, eh? That's pretty good money. I keep pressing M for map. You'd think by now I would know a little better, hey? So the garden center apparently is the guys that are selling for a good price at the moment. Alright, let's head out there and see what we can do. But much calmer today. Now, they're saying there may still be high winds, but nothing like what we had. And as I said, it was, for the most part, just another November storm, just a couple weeks early, you know. Whoa, that was close. Okay, now where exactly am I going? I don't see the green thing anymore. Where the heck? Oh, way over there. Okay. Way over there. Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is the place right beside the pigs. I thought it sounded familiar. The Garden Grain Center. That's because that's where our pig thing is. Here we go. Yeah, let's pop the cover. Let's dump it in, see how their big bucks are gonna go. Could certainly use the money. Ah, never mind the wage payment. It's one of the things I need this money for. Ooh, we're actually doing pretty good here. 14,000. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. Yes, indeed. Wow. Oh, sure. Yeah. Somebody left a hand cart sticking out in the parking lot. Not good. All right. Back we go. How are we doing here? Fuel's looking good. Maintenance is looking good. Oh, there goes the train. Whoa. Should be watching where I'm driving, apparently. Who knew? And of course, tonight we'll get the payoff from the bunker. That'll be a... Oops, I need to go and have a little sorting of the eggs. Indeed. So, let's do that, because it looks like there's a couple of out-of-place boxes again. So, oh. Not good. You are not even close to full. You are full. You are nowhere near full. Come on. You are full. Okay. So, let's put these two. Alright. Let's hope that doesn't muck with the system too much. Ooh. We got a couple of full loads as well. Plus 2 there, so we've got a full trailer of wool bales we can dispose of. That's nice. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Okay, they just hit 80%. Right on. That should give us time to suck up a few rows. And there you go. Busy little place. Okay. Don't get to park that one, it's just gonna drop where it drops. Interesting. Why is he slow? Oh, I was gonna say, why the heck is he going so slow? Because he's coming to a stop. Alright, let's get him emptied, then he can finish the job. Okay, that's the first time I've unloaded a bale that way. Yeah, my. That could have gone badly, knowing Giants physics. Alright, let's go get that emptied so they can get on with their day. Fill her up. Well, so it is the 23rd of the Novembers today. So we're now officially less than a month away. I am looking forward to the new release. I know there's a few of my viewers that are a little concerned that it's not going to be, you know, oops, all that we might want it to be, and that's probably not far off the mark in its own way. But, whoa, good lord, man. Oh, come on. You do not need to be way the heck out here. What the heck, dude? Why? I mean, seriously, you know? Piss off. Go get your job done, man. Need to drive 1,000 feet past the field, drive around the cow shed a couple of times. You know, you're being paid for this stuff. Maybe you ought to do your job, dude. Unbelievable. Freaking hired help, man. I'm starting to think it's the first day with a license, pal. Spends all that time getting turned around and then still has to drive 100 feet through the crop. Yeah, it's hard to get good help. Okay. alone, dude. Oh, man. You couldn't have done all of that in that huge open field over there instead of driving all over the crops? No? Not gonna happen? Alright. I think we're gonna end up dropping that bale, so I'd rather do it here. Come on. And go. No? Really? Zoom, look at that. We managed to catch up with all this mucking about. $300 wage payment. Man, we're paying this guy a lot of money. I think so far that's like $700 we paid out to this worker to do this field. And I mean today. I'm not counting what we did yesterday. Don't you? Oh. Do you mind? Just... Oh, for God's sake, look at this. What an absolute idiot. Seriously, are you just daft or what, man? Good Lord. I mean, I suppose there's a slight chance he maybe didn't see the bale, but I have my doubts. Alright, well, at least he's done. At least he's done. And speaking of done, oh really? Let me guess, it's not gonna reach. I guess that'll just about do. Oh yeah, we can reach plenty. Boom. Just about gonna do it for this episode. I've got that couple of feet of next to nothing-ish straw here, so let's scoop that up. Boom. Alright. Now, empty out what we can. Boom. It's only going to drop the one, eh? Yeah, I guess that other one's not quite done yet. So we'll fold her up, put it away, and that's going to do it. now we got those bales to deal with. Awesome. So I do hope everybody enjoyed the episode. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button. It's much appreciated. Till next time, though, this has been Species 7. Take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now. Ooh, that was